Paramashiva Shiva Sutra, Sutra 1.16, Bhagavan Paramashiva says, by fixing the self and aiming at the pure essence, Sutra 1.16, Bhagavan Paramashiva says, by fixing the self
Shastra Pramana.
The Shastra Pramana for the power in depth dimension is taken from the Shiva Sutras. Tattva sandhanadva apashu shaktihi Shuddha tattva sandhanadva apashu shaktihi.
Shiva Sutra, Sutra 1.16. Suddha Tattva, by fixing the self and aiming at the pure essence, cognizing from the depth of one's being that all that exists is Paramashiva, the pure essence, Suddha Tattva. Again, Bhagavan beautifully says, by fixing the self and aiming at the pure essence, cognizing from the depth of one's being, all that exists is pure essence, Paramashiva, and attaining and uniting with the pure essence and existential reality, Paramashiva, he experiences Paramashiva and manifests Paramashiva infinite powers. Bhagavan has beautifully said how we understand the different powers, the different energy, and how the gravitational force, the graviton and the electron, they are now in the string theory, they are clearly saying how it is acting and how it is in the space of oneness, and it is starting to manifest how the quantum happens, and they are able to bring a transformation. Here Bhagavan gives us the beautiful understanding how in the deep sleep the seer and the seen completely merged. We don't know who is there. We have no idea about who we are, what gender we are, what nationality we are. No labels, just the pure essence. Who we are, the presence is there. And then the dream state, there is something which is going on as happening, but the seer, who we are, does not exist. And simply by the simple shift in the fear or greed, simply wakes us up to the reality. And when we understand that the consciousness, what we are, and Paramashiva is real, which manifests as my consciousness, reflects into my brain as superconscious being. Simply if I wake up into the Paramashiva space, I know that whatever I am going through is a delusion. All that materialistic world is nothing but my perception. Now they are finding out how the matter exists as a frequency also. And the string theory clearly says how it exists as the matter and the formation, the frequency also. Bhagavan beautifully says, if you throw a stone in a pond, how the ripples happen. All that ripple that we are going through in our inner space is all that incompletion that we are holding. If we understand we are Paramashiva, all that will settle down and we can experience the restful awareness, Paramashiva in each of us. Bhagavan beautifully gives us the higher reality. Paramashiva is real. And more we understand how we are, who we are, and what we are experiencing. Who is that who is experiencing? Constantly living as also living in this body to manifest the greater science. If we are in delusion, again and again falling into the delusion and engaging ourselves only in the delusion as a materialistic world, then Maya herself wakes us up, giving us the root shock of who we are. If we wake up into the higher reality, it's a deep love and gratitude and oneness space. If Maya wakes us up into the reality, it is root shock for us. Who we are is Paramashiva, and whatever we experience as Parashakti. Beautiful oneness space with Paramashiva. Here in the Apta Pramana, for the power of depth dimension, bending the spoon, Valmiki Ramayana. Valmiki was a criminal, and he was such a criminal that he went home to find out if anybody is ready to take his sin. Everybody said, no way, we can't take all this sin. And he comes back to Narada Muni, his guru, and asks him for the blessing to experience the ultimate, because he is now understood that whatever the reality he was going through, is a delusion. When he understood the higher science and he asked for the blessing, simply Narada Muni, the Brahma Rishi gave him the Mahavakya to be chanted. He sat completely in oneness and chanted till he became the Valmiki, the anthill. And from there, he manifested a new reality as Valmiki. And he wrote the greatest epic, Ramayana, where he says Rama simply took the bow and bent it, not only string it, bent it and string it, also broke it. Not just the power of his strength, but power of his third eye. Parasurama did not believe, so he comes running and gives his bow, says, you have to shoot an arrow with this bow, string this bow, only then I will agree. And then Rama does that also for Parasurama. Simply Parasurama bowed down and understood he is Parandama, the ultimate oneness that he could experience. All this greater science is to tell us how we are consciousness. Continuously when we recite Paramashiva is our reality, simply our identities merge, melt away, and the only thing left is Paramashiva, the ultimate reality. What we seek for, we become that. Bhagavan beautifully says, what you eat, you belch. What you're cherishing constantly, you become that. If you cherish Paramashiva is real and you are experiencing Paramashiva's manifestation through you, simply you will see the higher reality. Bhagavan beautifully gives us the Atma Pramana.
Function could be known. How the essential nature of Lord Shiva is above and free from the specific state of authority has been explained. Understand? He is not questioning the authority of the Paramashiva. He is only asking how the binary logic and cosmic logic is made to coexist together. Understand? Listen. If you understand how the binary logic of the universe you are experiencing and multi-dimensional logic of the cosmos happening, how these two are fitting, like how the gears in gearboxes get clutched and the power is transmitted, and how and when they get unclutched, needed to be transmitted. He is only asking about the functionality of cosmic logic empowering binary logic. Understand? He is not questioning the authority of Pati. He is not doubting the powerful existence of the cosmic logic. He is only asking how it is happening, explain to me. Now I will tell you. Understand? If you know binary logic, under which is empowered by cosmic logic. And where cosmic logic empowers binary logic, where logic keeps itself away from binary logic, where cosmic logic is above the perception of binary logic. It is like how cosmic logic creates binary logic, where it sustains binary logic, where it destroys binary logic, where it puts the binary logic into delusion, and where it lifts the binary logic and liberates you. Liberates you. That's it. You are all small gears of binary logic. Parameshwara, Paramashiva is the large cosmic logic wheel. When that cosmic logic wheel touches your gear and empowers you, awakens you, triggers you, and when it withdraws, when you, triggered by Paramashiva, empowered by Paramashiva, starts deluding, you have your own individual supernal effulgence and get deluded. And when you realize the power is from cosmic logic, not from individual binary logic, and rest back in samadhi. This whole flow is Shivajnana. This whole flow is Paramashivajnana.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained what is Paramashivoham, the greatest science. Here, Shakshi Pramana. In Shakshi Pramana, the Balasan says how she was in courtyard and how suddenly she saw others manifesting. She got inspired and she started chanting Mahavakya. All she did was connect to Bhagavan, chanted Mahavakya, and simply the spoon broke, and to her surprise, she was so shocked to see Paramashiva happening in her as reality. Now each one of you can have a spoon in front of you, spoon or fork or anything, and if you have the Jnananjan, you can apply in your third eye and your temple and on the spoon, but do not bend anything or touch anything. Just apply it and leave it at there. Now we are going to experience Paramashiva manifesting as reality. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring Paramashiva, Parashakti, the beautiful darshan, the gorgeous darshan, the boons, the showering of all the great revelations and all the healing, all that Bhagavan is showering on each one of us, Devi is showering on each one of us. Hold that powerful space in your third eye. Bring Devi to your third eye again and again. Sit as Devi herself with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands with all the Ayuda. You are not identified by Devi. You are Devi. Drop everything else. When you are in the deep sleep, what you experience, that is exactly how you experience the oneness with Paramashiva. Constantly chant the Mahavakya, raising your frequency and completely in deep listening, dropping the thoughts and entangling with Bhagavan in the quantum space to experience Devi herself as your reality. Just be in the oneness with Devi and experience Devi, continuously chanting the Mahavakya deeply from your navel center by Vakya, continuously and with a deep listening and gratitude, merging into Paramashiva as your reality, consciously entering into sleep and manifesting all that auspiciousness as your reality. Now, let's start chanting the Mahavakya continuously from our navel center to manifest the power of depth dimension.
Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So beautiful. Whatever you are experiencing, please open your eyes and please take a picture of the spoon or the fork what you have kept, and do not touch it. Just take a picture. If something has happened, that's beautiful. You can continue. We'll have one more cycle. If nothing has happened, still, if you're experiencing the Kundalini energy or heavy, if you're feeling heavy also, the Kundalini energy is manifesting in you. If you feel heat or tingling, whatever you're experiencing, more and more celebrate that and share with the world. more you will start seeing power manifestation happen as reality. Everything that we do is getting manifested as reality, but unconsciously. That is why Bhagavan says, consciously you manifesting is power manifestation. Consciously, if you dream, that is power manifestation. All that you are experiencing is nothing but a delusion. When we understand we are the body also, not just the materialistic world, but the Paramashiva space in us, the quantum, which is manifested as reality. Again and again, we know the higher reality. How a child breaks a clay dough, you know how to fix it. If you know that you are quantum, you are Paramashiva, you are the frequency, you can manifest anything that you want as reality. The greater science is already happening in you. You have to only recognize. Bhagavan says, recognize. What is cognition? Cognition is something you already know, that how it exists, what it is. And when you will with that, you start mirroring the higher dimension into your reality. Again and again, when you hold Paramashiva is real, Paramashiva is manifesting as your words, thoughts, action, as everyone you know. Constantly, when you reside in Paramashiva as your reality, you will start seeing the higher reality. You are not just the materialistic world, but you are the Paramashiva, which is real as consciousness in you. And you will realize that you can change the materialistic world in the way you wanted, how you wanted, what you wanted, and simply the world will reflect whatever you want as reality. You become free-willed. The higher reality, you become Sarvajñatva, omniscience, omnipresent, self-effulgent. All the gunas of Paramashiva starts happening in you as reality. Even now, Paramashiva is manifesting in your microcosm all this greater science, how your body functions and how you function, giving more awareness of who you are, what you are, and what is that you're experiencing, will reveal the greater science that Paramashiva is real, Paramashiva is manifesting, Paramashiva is giving us all the auspiciousness, abundance as our reality. Now, let's have one more cycle. Sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Put away all your gadgets for a few more minutes. Collectively, all of us manifesting these powers brings us to the collective integrity and more consciousness as our reality. Receive whatever Bhagavan is showering in the Parashakti as Parashakti is power manifestation. Initiation into reality is power manifestation. Now sit for a few minutes into deep samadhi, chanting the Maha Vakya and entangling with Bhagavan in the oneness space, deeply surrendering. Get absorbed into Paramashiva as your reality. Bring the authenticity to chant and listen to your chanting, deeply engaging yourself only in chanting and unclutch from everything that you know, whatever you're going through, how you unclutch and go into the deep sleep. Same way, unclutch from everything, only hold Paramashiva is real. Parashakti, sit as Parashakti, manifesting the power of depth dimension. Let's start chanting the Maha Vakya intensely.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Paramashivoham.
Beautiful. Please open your eyes. Whatever Paramashiva is giving you as prasada, share it with the world. The more you share, cause others reality, you will understand they are nothing but your own reflection. Paramashiva is real, as more and more reality in you. Everything that exists is Paramashiva. Everything that is happening is Parashakti. The more you realize that, more you will align to the higher truth. That nothing can be removed, nothing can be added. You are infinite and you are consciousness and you are reflecting Paramashiva as reality. The next conscious way of existence. You will start understanding the higher truth. You will lose nothing. You will not miss anything. When you wake up from your dream, we don't miss anything. It is more clear how we exist. Same way, when you wake up from this dream, the materialistic world, you are more clear how you exist as Paramashiva. All these powerful cognition and power manifestation, share it with the world and bring them to Paramashiva for more initiation, more darshan and more dikshas. And simply you'll see you will experience more deeper connection with Paramashiva as reality. Now sharing with in your social media or tinyurl.com/powermanifestation. All these greatest gifts that Bhagavan is offering to each one of us brings us the depth of that dimension. And if you see the $sign, you can offer your contribution to Kailasha. Building Kailasha inside you, in your hridaya, in your heart, is the greatest gift you can do. And whatever you offer, even the small unit of your currency, simply will start transforming you as higher reality. And thanking to all of people who have already contributed and simply experiencing the oneness with Paramashiva Kailasha. Surrendering all this powerful cognition, power manifestation to Bhagavan's lotus feet. In deep gratitude and deep oneness, and thanking all of you here, manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, and in deep earning Paramashiva as my word, as my thought, as my reality, in all of us and everything I see Paramashiva. Paramashiva is real. Holding the powerful cognition, ending this session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much. See you in the next session in Kailash Courtyard at 6 p.m. IST through Zoom.